Hi guys, I'm Buckwsr, putting the do into do-it-yourself. Our do-it-yourself project today is this Troy-Bilt Rototiller. It's got a 5.5 horsepower Honda engine, the GX160. And what I'm told is, it'll start, but it won't stay running. So let's see if we can figure out what's going on and get it back in service. First of all, let's see what it does or does not do. Off, on. We've got gas, I checked that. Fuel is on, here's the choke. Throttle, slow, high. See what happens. Alright, so shut down immediately upon putting a load on it. See if it starts back up. Alright, well it's that time it's shut down without any load. That's shut down on its own. Alright, a couple of thoughts initially. This appears to have a low oil shutdown switch here. I don't know if you can see this, and it appears to have been cut. That wire looks cut. I don't know exactly how it works, if that would disable the low pressure oil shutdown or if that's part of the problem. And then my other thought would be having to do with the carburetor and not getting adequate fuel flow. It sounds all right at first, and then it stops. However, it did stop pretty immediately. It didn't struggle, try to keep going, and it just shut down immediately. So let's see if we got any aceite de motor, motor oil. I see it in there. It does appear to be registering on the dipstick. So I don't know the story behind this cut wire on the oil pressure switch. But obviously it does run. It does have spark. It does have compression. And now I am wondering about fuel flow through this carburetor. I think I might drop that bowl and just take a look at what it's like inside there. You know, it's kind of like this machine hasn't been used since when? A year ago, right? It's Rototiller, last spring. So that could be, you know, sitting with old fuel for a year since it was used last. That could be clogging up our carburetor and causing it to shut down like that. Yeah, we'll figure it out. All right, we did a little fuel system renovation, cleaning the fuel tank. I put in a new fuel line, cleaned the carburetor, and reinstalled it. Let's see what we got here. Well, that hasn't seemed to have made any difference. I'm starting to wonder if maybe we're barking up the wrong tree. And it shuts down immediately. Let's try a new spark plug. I've got a genuine Honda part. BPR60S. That's exactly what I took out. Well guys, it's a little embarrassing to admit that I was barking up the wrong tree for so long. Cleaned out the carburetor, replaced the fuel line, took off the gas tank, cleaned that out. None of which is a problem, and that probably will serve the life of the machine, but still, that was not the problem. It was a faulty spark plug. What happens is they work, but as soon as the engine gets warm, which is in about 30 seconds, it dies. And I've had this before, and I should have known. What should have tipped me off was the fact that it just died completely. It didn't sputter and struggle like a fuel issue where it's trying to keep running, but it can't. It just cut off immediately. That should have tipped me off that it was ignition related. Yeah, so a spark plug. I'm going to spare you a lot of the other footage and keep this one brief. I want to thank you for watching me today. Hopefully you learned something from this project. I learned, although I had to learn it the hard way. Well, better late than never. Thanks for watching. I'll look forward to your comments and questions down below. And I'll see you on the next video. Bye-bye.